It's that time of the year again where Sam has returned to Gielinor for the 4th of July. He is located west of Verok, right by the cooking guild. As usual, there is always a bank chest, which is actually the perfect time for you to make your yearly amount of air runes. And yes, I said air runes, because this is always the best spot for him to be located for whatever reason, but I don't mind because he's perfect. Remember, the bank chest is there, so if you go south, it's right here pretty much, and then you'll enter, and then you can make air runes. And now I'm going to go over the preset and everything for that. Keep in mind that you will need all of the rune pouches for the maximum amount of air runes, and the ethereal outfit to hold 12 extra essence. And then as a bonus, you will need to have the archaeology relic pouch protector unlocked. This requires only 36 archaeology, which you can easily get, I would say probably within 2 days of training it. Now let's go over the preset. Of course, you will want the medium pouch, the small, large, giant, massive, and then the rest of your inventory with pure essence. As for your worn equipment, you will need a Explorer's Ring 2 or better. This is because it gives you an additional elemental runes while you are crafting them. You'll want Bladed Dive augmented with Mobile so that you can surge and Bladed Dive. If you don't have Bladed Dive, that is fine. Surge will be good enough, although you'll make less air runes per hour. And now for the action bar, you'll want to have the inferior body outfit on a keybind, and then keybind that number 1. You'll want the medium pouch as keybind 2, the large pouch as 3, the giant pouch as 4, and lastly the large pouch as number 5. Keep in mind that I don't put the fill pouch, because what you do is when you load it, you'll press 1, 2, and 3, right click the bank, and fill the pouch, and then reload the preset again. Hit 4 and 5, and then use the bank again. Okay, there we go. And then you can just run south. Now, for those that do not know, I always play on my screen half for my desktop, so I'm going to enlarge it, and I'll load like my PVM layout where I have more visibility of the screen. And then if you notice in the background, I would say probably once an hour you can pop the balloons for the Sam's hat. And now let's go for making the runes. Once you have filled your inventory, go south, and then Bladed Dive diagonal, and then go to the essence. Click on the altar to make runes, and if you have the max buffs, you should always get 860 plus air runes. So fill your pouches, go and load all your pouches in, well, the essence into the pouch, and again go south, and as you're running south, you'll want to diagonal Bladed Dive like I just did, and then go through the mysterious ruins, click on the altar, and then exit. And immediately when you exit, you're able to surge, and then I always like to run around the table and then Bladed Dive to the chest, and then again just fill the pouches, and repeat that for the entire hour or however long that you want air runes. Keep in mind that to make the 760 plus air runes, I am 99 rune crafting. Now for those that want to make this for money or just to get a stack of air runes for if you are an Iron Man, this is actually 95,000 air runes per hour, and that is of course granted you are 99 rune crafting. And now let's say you do make the 95,000 air runes per hour. As of this moment, air runes would make you almost 7.5 million GP per hour. Although remember, you do need 99 rune crafting, so it's kind of like, I would say, a requirement, because if not, you'll get way less air runes than you normally will. But this, I usually just make this once a year. Well, I do this for like maybe like 5-6 hours when it comes around yearly, so I have a year's worth of air runes for the next year where I can do this again. Now for Iron Man, or if you're 4-ticking, you could actually do this for I guess 1 million air runes if you want, but that's if you plan to use that many air runes at all. And then just go back and forth countless times. Just get used to the surging and bladed dive. And then that's it pretty much for this guide. Now for the experience rate, you will not get too much runecrafting experience because the Abyss runecrafting is more runecrafting experience per hour if you are using the demonic skull. Okay, there we go. Beam. And then just pretty much do this for however much runes you are needing, and then you can either sell them or keep them. Keep in mind that this method is only from July 3rd to July 5th, so it's very limited on how much you can do it. Thank you all so much for watching this, and I hope you enjoy this guide, and please try to do this before the 5th, as this will disappear and it will no longer be a thing for another year for Sam to return. Thank you all so much for watching, and enjoy the rest of your day.